Hello everyone, this video shows how to launch Jupyter Notebook on FASRC for executing Python programs. To launch Jupyter Notebook on FASRC, you need to first connect to the Cisco VPN. So let us connect to the Cisco VPN first. Let me quickly add my credentials. So after successful connection to the Cisco VPN, we can now browse to the VDI portal of the FASRC and launch the Jupyter Notebook over there. See, I think we are here on the virtual desktop interface page of FASRC. Here you can see a number of applications related to data science under interactive apps. As our interest is to launch a Jupyter Notebook, let us click on Jupyter Notebook under interactive apps. Once this page is loaded, you can see a user interface to specify your requirements for the resource. Under the partition, you can choose either test partition or shared partition depending upon your work. If you're doing test development, you can choose test partition. But if you're doing real production work, you should use shared partition. So for the time being, I'll be using test partition, and in the same way you can specify the amount of memory that you need for the task. I'm just going with 15 gigs of memory and 2 cores of CPU. And you can also specify the time, and here I'm going with 1 hour. So once you fill all the required fields, you can just click on the launch. So here our resource has been created. So let us click on connect to Jupyter Spark so that to execute Python programs. Now to access files from the notebook, you need to copy them to your home directory. To check this, let us log in to our login node using terminal. I'm just logging in to FASRC. I'm just entering my credentials. Yep. So once you're logged into FSRC, you can check the home directory using the pwd command, and you can see that you're in your home directory now, and you can also see the list of files or directories in your home directory. As you can see here, HPS, FSRC and Hello SQL files, you can see the same in your Jupyter lab. So if you would like to use any files, make sure that you copy those files to your home directory. You can do that by using copy command. You just need to specify cp source file path, which is I have a Python file in HPS directory, so I'll just copy that to my root directory. HPS, the name of the Python file is sample.py, and the destination, which is nothing but the root directory. You can just specify it as single dot, otherwise you can also give the entire file path, which is nothing but Chorapalli. I think the command has been executed. We can just check by using this command. So here you can see the sample.py, and you can see the same in our directory if we can refresh that. So yes, here once we refresh the Jupyter lab using this particular option, you can see that sample.py has been created as we have copied that using terminal. So let me also show you how to create a Python file using the Python 3 notebook. To do that, you just need to click on the Python 3 icon under the notebook. Once you click on that, a new IPYNB file will be opened, and here you can just start writing some code like print hello world. You can just start executing it, and you can also open the Python files with .py extension just by creating maybe another notebook, and you can just type percentage load and the name of the Python file in, which is nothing but sample.py. See, as our Python file is in this particular directory, we are just mentioning it as sample.py. If it is in another directory, make sure you also add that particular path before the name of the file. So you can just run the file and you can see what all code is there in that particular file. If you would like to run directly that particular Python file, instead of loading, you can just specify percentage run command followed by the name of the Python file. This will actually runs the entire code in that particular Python file. So here you can see print hello world, and hello world has been printed, and here we have created a variable called x equal to 5, and we are printing that variable, and here you can see 5 as the output. So this is so simple. And if you would also like to create a .py file, you can just open a text file. You can write some lines of code like z equal to 10 and y equals 15, and let's say x equals z plus y, and now let's print x. So you can, once you finish this, you can just rename this particular text file as variable dot py instead of text. See here, a Python file has been created, and you can simply load the Python file using the same commands like percentage run command followed by the name of the Python file. Variables dot py. So as you can see that our Python file is nothing but the addition of two variables, which are z equals 5, y equals 15, and x will be obviously 10 plus 15, which equals 25. So you can see the output of this particular Python file. That's it. I guess you have understood how to launch Jupyter Lab under FASRC and start working on Python. If you would like to launch other data science applications like PostGIS or OmniSki, please feel free to watch our tutorial series on these particular topics. Thank you.